Hello everybody, I am again in our classroom. Let me just walk you around a little bit. Again, it's not ready to go, but I did get all sorts of books and curriculum for us to use when we get back. So I was doing that this afternoon, and I've got some boxes to unpack. It's coming along, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, anyways, let's get to our learning for this morning. Okay, first, your task is to, of course, pause the video and do day number 9, page 9 of our morning work packet. Okay, go ahead and get that done now, and then come back on. All right, another task that you have for today is to fill out your thousands chart, numbers 401 to 500. Go ahead and fill that out. Fill it all the way out, 400, filling in all those spaces, all the way down to the bottom to 500. And then just like yesterday, I want you to skip count by 10s, by 5s, and then by 2s, okay? So we get to color those in, circle it, everything that we did yesterday for this page, 301 to 304, how we colored, here, and we circled here. You're going to do the exact same thing, filling in that chart for 401 to 500. Okay, that's another task you have for today. Guess what? You don't have anything to do in your workbook for math, okay? No math homework for that, but you do have a journal. You do have a math journal that you are going to write about after class, so come to class to find out what your topic is going to be to write about, okay? So come to class for that, for your math journal, but no workbook problems today, okay? We'll get a little bit of a break from that. Let's see, what's next? Let's look over here. I have a couple charts, all right? Let's look first here. Let me bring this over so you can see it a little bit better. All right, this says Greek gods and goddesses family tree. Ooh, so this is a family tree. This shows the gods and goddesses up here with all of their kids down below. Okay, so you can think of this, so Poseidon, Demeter, Zeus, and then Zeus married Hera, right? So these could be like the parents or the aunts and uncles, right? And then you drop down below, and these are some brothers and sisters and then cousins as well, okay? So this is our Greek gods and goddesses family tree. We're going to explore them a little bit more today in class, okay? We're going to be learning about Mount Olympus a little bit more, Mount Olympus. All right, so keep this in mind. This will be something that we refer to quite a bit as we continue learning about the Greek gods and goddesses. Before coming to class, you don't need to do anything for this, but I just wanted to introduce this to you so that you know that we'll be learning about Mount Olympus and some more Greek gods and goddesses today in class. All right, and then over here, as you can remember, yesterday we finished Little House in the Big Woods. We're all done with that book. We read through all 13 chapters, right? So now I want to talk about it a little bit in class today. So I have this Venn diagram. This is called a Venn diagram. This is where you compare and contrast, okay? And then so things about the big woods that are only specific to the big woods. We're going to write those here. And then things that are specific today that did not happen in the big woods we're going to write them here. And then anything that's the same between the two, we're going to put them in the middle. You have probably seen these before. You've probably done these before. But if you haven't, we are going to explore that together in class today. So what I want you to do before coming to class is to just write down a few things. So grab your writing journal, okay? Grab your writing journal. And then I just want you to create, you can choose to do sentences or just a list of things, but I want you to create and brainstorm and come up with some ideas of things that apply only to the big woods, not to today's time, things that only happened in the times of Little House in the Big Woods. And then I want you to also brainstorm a few things that apply to today, that happened to us today that they wouldn't do back in the time of Little House in the Big Woods. And then also just a few things that are the same between the both of them, Okay, so you can just jot some things down, write a few things down. They could be sentences, they could just be one word, little phrases, things like that. Just a few things to bring to class so that we can fill in our Venn diagram. All right, so that is all that I have for you this morning for our morning message. All right, I'm so excited for you to come to class so we can do some more studying of the Greek gods and goddesses, as well as breaking down the story of Little House in the Big Woods. So I will see you in class, and I hope you have a wonderful morning. See you soon, boys and girls.